Every Olympian wants to win a gold medal. Every job applicant wants the open position. Since successful and unsuccessful people share the exact same objectives, the goal itself cannot be the thing that differentiates them. Most habit struggles stem from faulty systems rather than personal shortcomings. Over the next 5 minutes, we are going to dismantle one of your failed goals. Together, we'll replace it with a completely automated, written framework called the Identity-Based Habit Blueprint. To build this, you need a pen and a single piece of blank paper. Think of one specific goal you have repeatedly tried and failed to achieve, and keep it in your mind. Summoning the willpower to clean a messy room gives you a clean room for one afternoon. If you maintain the sloppy habits that cause the mess, the clutter inevitably returns. Achieving a goal only changes your life for a moment. To improve for good, we must fix the machinery that actually generates the results. Step 1. Write your ultimate goal at the very top of your paper. Now, draw a heavy line right through it. Below that crossed-out outcome, write down the specific type of person who could actually achieve it. Instead of write a book, write, I am a consistent writer. To understand why crossing out the target is mandatory, look at how behavior change is structured. There are 3 layers. The outer ring is your outcomes, the results you get. The middle ring is your processes, the habits you do. And the core is your identity, the beliefs you hold. Most people try to change by working from the outside in. They focus entirely on the outcome, hoping their daily actions will magically follow, all while holding on to the exact same internal beliefs about who they are. Identity-based habits reverse this direction. We start at the center. We define the belief first, and let that drive the specific actions, which eventually generate the outcome. When a routine aligns with your self-image, the effort of forcing it evaporates. Behavior and identity become one, resulting in actions that mirror your core beliefs about who you are. Step 2. Right below your new identity, write down one tiny, nearly effortless daily action. This will act as a single vote for your new self-image. Resist the urge to pick a massive, exhausting task. In 2003, the British cycling team had suffered nearly a century of mediocre results. Instead of attempting a single, dramatic overhaul, they searched for a tiny 1% margin of improvement in everything they did, from redesigning bike seats to testing different massage gels. This chart shows the exact math behind those adjustments. Improving by 1% each day is rarely noticeable in the moment, but over time, the math compounds exponentially. If you get 1% better daily for a year, you end up 37 times better. You will still have days where you slip up, and that is fine. You don't need a unanimous vote to change who you are. You simply need the majority of these tiny 1% votes over time. Step 3. Divide the rest of your paper into 4 sections: cue, craving, response, and reward. This maps out the exact neurological loop your brain uses to automate a habit. First, define your cue. This is the specific trigger that kicks off the behavior, like sitting down at your desk. Next is the craving. Write down the underlying motivation or the way you want to feel. Now slot your 1% action into the response section. This is the physical habit you perform to satisfy that craving. Finally, write down the reward. It's the immediate feeling of completion that signals your brain to repeat this loop tomorrow. By explicitly defining these 4 steps, you take the friction out of the process. You remove willpower and motivation from the equation and allow your brain's automatic pattern recognition to take over. Step 4. At the very bottom of your paper, write this sentence: I will survive the valley of disappointment. Imagine a room sitting at 25 degrees. There is an ice cube on the table. Slowly, the room heats up. 29, 31, nothing happens. But the moment the room hits 32 degrees, the ice begins to melt. A 1-degree shift triggers a massive phase change. This graph reveals how human progress works. We expect results to follow a linear path, but powerful outcomes are delayed. When you start, you put in daily work without seeing changes. This gap is the valley of disappointment, where most people give up. Complaining about a lack of progress here is like complaining that the ice didn't melt at 29 degrees. Your early work wasn't wasted. It was simply being stored up. Surviving this plateau is the required price of admission for long-term mastery. Look at the paper in front of you. This psychological blueprint strips away the obsession with distant outcomes. It focuses entirely on automating the process of building a new identity. Take this physical document and tape it somewhere you will see it every single day, on your bathroom mirror or right next to your computer monitor. Anchor the system into your physical environment. Your only job right now is to execute exactly one tiny 1% vote for your new identity today. In any game, the only way to win is to get better each day. Stop staring at the scoreboard. Focus entirely on running the system, and the score will take care of itself.